I am going to do a Merch Informer overview. A lot of you guys have asked me for this. It's a tool that a lot of us use in merch, and as a special bonus, if you need to sign up for it, and you use code Ryan RYAN, you're going to get 20% off your Merch Informer. So thank you, Neil Lawson, for the coupon code for this audience. That is extremely beneficial. So we're going to kind of jump into this here, guys. When you log into Merch Informer, you're going to end up at your dashboard here. So when you're on your dashboard, they've provided all of these videos here as a way to learn how to use all the tools that are built into Merch Informer. So you don't really need tutorials; they're here. So don't waste this resource. It's all right here for you. So we're gonna kind of just go through some of this stuff, and we'll just see how this goes. So I'm going to start here. So on the left, you've got the dashboard. So you got merchant search. So let's say you wanted to find a merchant. Let's say you can see some of the searches I was playing with there: official skinny dipper, unicorn mug, backpack camping, wallet, phone case. You know, different website, different niches I've been looking for, and different things. So I don't know. Let's just say. What are some big ones out there? You could just kind of search for them all. It's a tool if you wanted to look at someone who is selling on there already and what their products are. So let's say you had a competitor and you kind of wanted to spy on them. You can put their brand name in here, and kind of everything that comes up with that will show up. I'm not going to blast anyone's brand right now, so we're just not going to do that to them. But we're going to move on. One of the most popular things here is the product search. So it's got different categories here. You can look for all merch by Amazon shirts. You can look for t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts. We're just going to kind of move that there, so ignore some of the notifications. But long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, pop sockets. So we're going to do everything today for unicorns. Unicorns is something that I think if anybody could break into, they'd be really excited. So we're just going to say unicorn. You know, it starts giving all these suggestions here. So we're going to start with unicorn shirt on the US marketplace. Let's do UK, because now Merch Informer has US, UK, and Germany on here. So what comes up on a unicorn shirt in the UK? So it takes about 30 seconds. So you kind of got to bear with that. While that's searching here, let's pop open a new tab. So I like using multiple tabs. So this tool here is the Merch Hunter. So you can set your price range that you're looking for merch, sales rank 0 to 100,000, 100,000 and above. I like personally doing the top 1,000 best sellers with a rank of 100,000 and above with no keywords. So it comes up almost right away. But I'm going to hop back over here. So we did the unicorn here. So what this does is it gives us a total results, the average price, highest price, average bestseller rank, and the listing of the shirts here. So you got Like Unicorn, which is the Like, I'm not sure how to pronounce them. That's a pretty big brand on here. And it kind of gives you all the details of it here. So you can do a competition check. So on the UK marketplace, what's the competition like? So one product with that label. You can do trademark checks. You can report infringement. You can save something to your favorites if you wanted to add some of these to your favorites. It's just kind of a great way to see what's out there and what's selling. Now, what I don't want you guys to do is go here and copy what is being sold, but I want you to use it for inspiration. Don't just copy what other people are putting up here. So that's the product search. So now we're into the Merchant Hunter here. So we did the top 1,000 shirts. It gives an average bestseller rank for the last 30 days. The estimated moving average sales. So I've seen this here. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I don't really know. I like using some other tools that show me the sales rank, so you can see the BSR history here. And you can see the way BSR works is when a shirt doesn't make a sale, the BSR increases over and over and over again. So once it makes a sale, it drops. So sales rank isn't necessarily telling you how many it's selling. It's more or less giving you an idea of the sales velocity. So something, in my experience here, something that sells just once, your first sale, will drop somewhere between 200 and 300,000, kind of depending on the day, how many shirts are being sold, and so on and so forth. So, and then when it doesn't make a sale, that number gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And so you can kind of gauge how often a shirt is selling by looking at its average sales rank. So looking at the chart here, you can see for the since June, this shirt sells a lot. Your favorites, you can build a favorite list here. You can do research. You can build your own categories. And you can download the products list once so let's say I saved a bunch of shirts into my favorites and I wanted to download that and send it to a designer. If you use a designer, I personally don't, other than me and my wife. And it's just a way you can help scale and grow your business here. So sorry about the Facebook notifications. It's only coming across my face anyway, so not that you guys really needed to see that anyway. The advanced competition checker. So you can search for, go back to the unicorn, and we'll let that do its thing there for about 20 more seconds, and we'll come right back to it. So, while that's doing its thing, we're going to do the keyword finder. So apologize. People have been messaging me like crazy on Facebook, which is awesome. So I really do appreciate you guys doing that. You can always follow me on Facebook, Facebook.com/Ryan A. Raymond. I also have Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Don't really use my Twitter account very often, but you can do all sorts of things there. So we're going to get this keyword finder here going as well on Unicorn. If I could spell it right, Unicorn. Bam. All right, so the advanced competition checker, we're in here. So we got it gave an F score. So unicorns are extremely competitive. Go figure. It's really hard to break into. Pretty much would have to build a full unicorn brand that would have a passionate following with fanatical fans that love your products. Estimated merchant count with this phrase in their brand name, so 4,688. Estimated product count, so 4,400. 7,000 of it within their features, 7,000 of it in their title. So you're kind of throwing a pebble into the ocean there and hoping the audience would find it. But you could, you can use this for other things. So we're going back to the keyword finder. So this kind of is looking at what it's doing is it took the keyword unicorn. I just searched by Amazon to speed it up. And my understanding is this is using Google's search data as information here. But so you got Aunt Unicorn shirt with a high competition. So you can scroll through here. So Deadpool unicorn shirt, don't do that one. Unless you don't want your account anymore. So yeah, that's like a Grand Theft Auto. But in general, unicorns are a pretty high competition. But you can do this with any niche, anything you want. Beards, being bald, if you can think of it, there's someone that might want to buy it. So you can kind of do whatever you want. So we did the advanced competition checker, the keywords finder. And so let's look at the listing optimizer. So listing score checker. All right, so this is something you can do. Let's just go to Amazon. And we're going to put in a unicorn shirt. All right, so Amazon choice here. Let's make sure we get to a, what looks like a merch shirt. So right here, this thing is ranked 27,000. Unicorns are born in August t-shirt. Dabbing hip hop post. Go figure, a dabbing unicorn is selling well. You may be like me and are tired of seeing dabbing shirts everywhere, but people love them. So you can come down here, you can grab this ASIN. So we'll just copy that. And we'll put it in here. We'll paste. And so what would we want to check its keywords for to see how well it's optimized? So unicorn, birthday, August. So let's just check there. We'll search. So it's going to take a few seconds. So that particular one didn't really come up with anything. I think I did something wrong there, because that should have worked. But you know, you can add search fields. So let me try this again here. Let's break it out. Unicorn, birthday. This is what I did wrong. I forgot to add multiple keywords here. So August. So once again, we're going to search. All right. So that particular shirt had was 90% optimized for unicorn, 25% for birthday, and 90% for August. So they used the word unicorn and August in the title and in their brand, but they didn't say birthday. They did in the features, which is your bullet points. So your 2 fields that you get to put in, your description, and was a description over 1,000 characters. So that is important for Google's SEO optimization, is having 1,000 characters in there. Lots of people say, you know, you need to say it 5 times or something like that in there. You know, to each their own. What you feel works best for you is best for you. Just because I say to do something or someone else says to do something doesn't mean that's right. You have to do what's right for you. So we're going to kind of keep moving on here. So you could also do the synonyms. The tongue twister today. Synonym suggester. So let's say we wanted to find a synonym for birthday. Maybe someone else might look for birthday a different way. Who knows? Let's see. Search. Birthday. Natal day, anniversary, date, day of remembrance, day of the month. So you can kind of find some other things that might people might search for that you can use. So that's some fun stuff there. Trademark alerts. So here's some things you can put in here. You know, I was playing with some beard stuff, some dabbing unicorns, get oofed. Careful with that one. That's a big Roblox thing. And if you're making a Roblox shirt, bye-bye to your account. So some other things there. So merch tracker. So we had an ASIN there. Let's just throw in an ASIN. Oh. Let's say I wanted to track someone else's information here. Once you put it in here, it's going to keep tracking it. It's going to give you information on its sales, its history. So you can kind of spy on some people here. You can see, you can pull up its rank, history, as it's making sales, all of that fun stuff. So that's the tracker. Merch archive. So you can search back. So let's say we wanted to look. It's August right now. So let's see what was selling in August in September of 2017. You know, it's almost the end of August. Let's see what was doing good in September. So let's search. All right, so what do you know? Shane Dawson rocking it up there. The Caucasians t-shirt. I saw a really good video about that, about a guy wearing that, and people getting very, very upset with a man walking around who was not white, not Caucasian, wearing a Caucasians t-shirt. And it's kind of a ripoff of the Washington Redskins shirt. He made comments about people saying, "Oh, go Skins," and then they looked at it and then they got really offended, like, "You can't wear that, that's offensive." The point was, it was supposed to be offensive because a lot of people are offended by racial slurs on sports teams. So some other things here. Hide and seek world champion, you know, another Caucasian shirt. Hocus Pocus squad, don't do that. It's Mueller time. 40th birthdays. So, you know, birthdays tend to do really well. Always 40 is kind of a big birthday. 50, 45, you know, 42, 43. Not as many people do big deals about those, but the big numbers, Those are some things here. So hippie sunflower shirt, another Shane Dawson shirt, a unicorn birthday girl shirt. 44 is greater than 45. So, you know, Obama's better than Trump, they were saying here. So lots of, you can search back and find what was selling last year. You might find something here. So keyword cloud. So let's look at a keyword cloud for today. What's this going to bring up here? So, one word, funny, gift, birthday, vintage, love, women. So you can kind of get an idea of what is selling well, what are people searching for here, and how many phrases it's in. Trend Hunter. This is probably everyone's favorite tool. I like it. It's fun to look at. So we can look at the daily. So what this is looking for is something that has made a sudden jump in bestsellers rank. You know, so as I said before, as your shirt doesn't sell, the BSR gets larger, higher, however you want to look at it. The number is bigger. Then once you've done that, you can see when it makes a sale. So here, this shirt, brain aneurysm awareness shirt. So I don't know off the top of my head, it might be brain aneurysm awareness month. It could have just caught a trend here. A Bide Dude shirt. Don't do a Big Lebowski ripoff. You don't own it. Oh, what do you know? Grandma Shark. Do. These, yeah, you see them selling? It's because it just hasn't been reported yet. That is an extremely popular video for kids on YouTube. My daughter loves Baby Shark. We went through a period where I think I listened to Baby Shark over and over and over and over again for about 6 months straight. Every single day, every waking moment of the day, just put it on YouTube and repeat. My daughter would run around and dance and, you know, Baby Shark, Baby Shark. And, yeah, if I see Baby Shark again, it's just, I'm done with it. So, you know, just because it's here doesn't mean you can sell it. Maybe they have a license agreement with Pink Fong to do the Baby Shark shirt, but you don't own it. If you can find it on the internet and it exists by someone else's company or someone else's creation, you do not own the rights to that. Do not make the shirt if you don't have the rights to it. So a Nancy Drew, so probably a Nancy Drew brand. Someone might have a licensing agreement with Nancy Drew, or it could be the Nancy Drew people themselves. 50th birthday gifts. I Am Groom, kind of a I Am Groot ripoff there. You know, might be close, might not be. You just got to make sure you own the rights to whatever you're going to sell. But you can go through here and you can see what might have jumped. So why did this shirt all of a sudden make a sale? Is there a new trend coming out? Is there something happening? But you don't always necessarily want these one day jumps. You want to see that it's made some progress over time. And that's my opinion. So that was the daily search. So we can do a weekly search. What has made a big jump this week? So the top shirt right here, Drunkle. Pretty sure Funkle is now trademarked. So people are going after Drunkle. I'd be willing to bet that might be trademarked now too. Just be careful. Make sure you're searching your trademarks. I did have my first rejection ever for a trademark. I was working on a beard shirt, and I just said, "What is here?" And I hadn't slept for about 36 hours. I work full time as an electrical engineer for a railroad, and had been in and out of work for a couple days, and was sitting down and writing my descriptions, and I didn't check my trademarks. And I got my first rejection, and it terrified me. I realized what I did is I put No Shave November in my product description. No Shave November is trademarked. That's the whole point of November. I mean, the awareness organizations. I don't know what I was thinking. I was extremely tired, and Amazon, I am very, 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 very sorry. I will never, ever do it again. So, if anyone from Amazon is watching. But you can come in here, you can see, okay, so plant-powered t-shirt. So there's a vegan, vegetarian shirt. It looks like it caught 2 sales this month, but it made a jump. Send nudes, kind of that's actually really funny. So the estimated monthly sales here don't necessarily correspond to what we're seeing on the chart. So I'm suspicious of this. It's not quite perfect. So don't rely on that as your only source of information. You know, you can come out here. I'd give up pizza, but I'm not a quitter. Some of these are funny, and if these are your shirts, you know, good job, but sorry. So another 44 greater than 45. So people still love Obama. Anti-Trump shirts, pro-Obama shirts, they're you just got to be careful on how you're using people's names and words. Don't talk about Trump the businessman. Trump the businessman is very much so trademarked, and Trump will come after you. He has teams of lawyers. You know, another shark do. Quit doing this, guys. You're losing your accounts. I've seen so many posts this last week about people losing their accounts, and they don't understand why they got shut down. I saw one guy, he's like, I don't understand what I did wrong. And I clicked on his profile on Facebook. He had like 5 Top Gun shirts, literally just saying Top Gun. It's a movie. If you've seen it somewhere, you don't own it. They do. Just don't do that stuff. It's coming down here, some merch analytics. So you can upload some files here and analyze your merch. I'm not too familiar with this tool yet, but some people might be. Some of the things you can do in here. I haven't even played with it yet. Pop sockets in the US. Let's find out what's selling in the US for pop sockets today. I don't have them yet, tier 500, and I still don't have them. So that's where we're kind of at. So let's go back to the unicorn. Pop sockets. Search. All right, well, that's doing its thing there. We'll come back to it. So some of the other things that are in here is the Merch Informer Lister tool. It's a Chrome extension. When you add it, it helps you easily list your shirts. So bulk upload multiple designs. It's not integrated directly into Amazon, so it's not violating the terms of service. But as you can see here, you can add the brand name, title of product, price, bullet points, descriptions. You can add some hotkeys and shortcuts to the Chrome extension, and you can improve your listing with Merch Informer tools. The Merch Designer, I think a lot of people really like this one here. So we're gonna, well, there you guys go. You saw my email. You can always email me, ryan@genuine-deals.com. So we're gonna just come in here and see what we got for the design panel. All right, so let's say I don't want to save that. Let's say I want to make a pop socket. So I could do a green back here, some clip arts. So they've got some free ones in here. We're gonna make here's a funny sheep. So we're gonna do a sheep. We're gonna import it in there. You want to make sure your design is in the red for being in there, and your green zone is your bleed zone. So we're gonna edit that here. We could make a funny sheep. You know, maybe it's just a white background, plain background. You can add text. So they've got a lot of fonts here. You can upload your own fonts, add 1,000 different fonts. You can make shirts in here. You can make pop sockets. You can design it. Just make sure you read the terms of service to make sure you're understanding what you can and can't do with these tools. Tons of shapes here. Drawings. You know, I want to draw. Yay! I'm gonna scribble on it. You can do all sorts of really cool things there. You can edit. You know, put in your different layers. You can have effects. You can do a grunge effect. So I just distressed it there. Lots of different things you can do with the merch design tool. So anyway, we're back to the pop sockets now. So pop sockets looks like a bestseller rank on pop sockets. This is by Pop Sockets. It looks like. I think that might actually just be pop sockets there. So a turtle. Sea turtles sell really well. Shh, don't tell anyone. unicorns, catacorns, flippin' sweet gear, magical letter M. So people's initials, you can just do the entire alphabet in a guy's font and a women's font. Just tip. I only know like 4 guys that own a pop socket, and it's just plain black, and it's worn out and scratched down to nothing. But women buy these things for a party. They buy it for a special event, and they throw them away. Maybe like a group of women are going on a vacation together. They'll all get matching pop sockets that match their shirts. So you can do all sorts of things like that. If only I had my pop sockets. So it's kind of a great little overview here of it here, guys. I really apologize for the notifications and the pop-ups that were coming. But this is just, you know, keyword count, grip, phone, pop sockets. Always make sure you're reading the terms of service. You're always reading what your rights are to sell different items. Don't sell things you don't have the rights to. Don't use tools that are pirated, stolen. I went into kind of a debate the other night with a guy about how you can steal grunge effects and no one cares. The simple fact is, someone created that. That is their intellectual property. Don't use that somewhere else. Unless you have a license that explicitly allows you to do it. Alright guys, I'm going to try and keep this short here. So hopefully that's a great little overview. Once again, if you don't have Merch Informer or you want to get on Merch Informer, merchinformer.com. I'm going to put a link in the description. And if you use code Ryan, you get 20% off Merch Informer. So thank you, Neil, for that code and for the audience. And I hope some of you guys do take advantage of that. If you do, it helps me out. It helps incentivize me to make some of these videos, because I do get a little bit of a commission if you use my referral. So if you're appreciating the content I'm giving you guys, my goal is to keep it free. I want to keep pumping out free content for you guys, free tools, free research. And so like, comment, subscribe, you know, follow me on YouTube, follow me on Facebook. It's kind of everywhere. So thank you guys, and keep merching. So